Welcome to MyCounselor.Online. I'm Tori, and this is Asking for a Friend. Today, we're sitting down with sex therapist Josh Spurlock to talk about the damaging effects of sexual abuse. Is it possible to recover? Can you find joy in the sexual relationship with your spouse again? Stay tuned. Kristi says, is it possible to recover from sexual abuse and get to a place where you can enjoy that relationship with your spouse again?
Yeah, man, thanks for your question, Kristi. That there's a lot of gals out there that have that same question. I appreciate your courage in asking it and putting it out there. And I first want to say just the heartbreak and sadness that I feel around the struggle that you're experiencing. That it's not right and it's not fair that you and your husband are having the difficulties that you didn't ask for this, and it's just wrong that you would have to be experiencing the difficulties and struggles that you are. But I do want to give you hope, because the answer to your question is a resounding yes. That I work with folks all the time that have trauma as a part of their experience, sexual abuse as a part of their experience, where the enemy has injured them and wounded them in a vulnerable and precious part of their life, and has robbed from them the ability to enjoy a gift that God desires for them to have. But it is a gift that God desires for you to have and for you to enjoy for yourself and share together with your spouse. And we can count on His help in restoring that and bringing life into what maybe feels dead right now. And so I want to encourage you that it's totally possible that we can understand the nature of that impact on you. We can understand how it gets maybe reinforced and triggered in the present, and how to unpair those things in such a way that can enable you to have a truly meaningful and enjoyable, connective, and mutually enjoyable experience for the both of you. I really would encourage you to lean into some resources that can be helpful to you in that. Because the longer that you reinforce old patterns, the harder they can be to unwind. And so sooner is definitely better than later when it comes to seeking out help around these things. A place that you can start is a book called The Sexual Healing Journey by Wendy Maltz. It's specifically written for the scenario that you're talking about, for couples where one or both have experienced sexual trauma in their life, and helping them understand that experience and how it's impacted them, and walking them through a self-help step-by-step process for being able to recover and reclaim that part of the relationship. And so that's a place that you can start. If you run into roadblocks along the way in that journey, that there are Christian sex therapists that would be happy to meet with you, help troubleshoot the roadblocks that you're running into, and help you find a pathway for healing and wholeness through that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for your bravery, Kristi, and asking that question that is so hard to talk about. It's hard to think about what you've been through, but we know that God is a healer and that He desires to heal that hurt in your heart and in your relationship with your husband. If you enjoyed this video, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel below. And if you have a question for one of our counselors, you can ask that at MyCounselor.Online/ask. See you next time on Asking for a Friend.